Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and it's the first freaking magnet fishing that we're gonna do. We got Haley right there, we got Colin, and we are waiting for a special guest. There we go. So we're waiting for a special guest, and that's Sebastian from Magnet Fiskebutiken. He is the owner of it, and we are actually gonna test out his new big boy 360 that's coming to the shop, and even the 2,000 kilos combined pull force new style magnet that is gonna launch. We are just gonna get started and wait for Sebastian to get here. And yeah, I'm stoked. So,
our kids, they shine brighter than gold, with laughter pure and stories bold. They teach us to see the world anew, through eyes unclouded by the blues. Bedtime tales and whispered prayers, midnight fears and teddy bears. They grow so fast, these moments sweet. Cherish every bittersweet heartbeat. Morning rushes and evening sighs, little questions, big replies. Hand in hand we'll face the storm.
Så, då är ansluten. Varsågod. Då ska vi se här. Vi ska ändra någonting.
Oh ja, pappa.
Nice!
Fiskedrag. Den kan vi inte använda.
Ja, visst. Alright, so we have a fishing lure right here with the big boss
And
right here.
Scrap metal.
1800 kilo pull force, and this is something I will be able to reuse. I can promise you that.
This stone out.
That's a kind of cool stone. That looks like a mineral stone.
And this one. I'm gonna save a few stones.
Yep. Yeah. Got the Mega Force 1000 right here. We got a 2,000 kilo pull force on 1,000 there, 1,000 there, but due to that it has two surfaces, it's gonna have a magnetic surface right up here too. But it means when you get something to stick there, it's gonna flip over and hit it this side or that side. But my plan right now is to even give you guys, there we go, some footage while this is under water. So I hope this works and I don't lose the cam because I forgot my duct tape. So wish me luck, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get some epic shots of this one down in the stream. I can't tell you how much of a visibility there is in the water because it's kind of cloudy and it seems like the water is kind of murky right now, but we're gonna have to give it a shot and see what we see. So I'm gonna throw out and let's see if we get any footage. So I just got the news that this is gonna be the first real throw out to see if we get something with this magnet. Otherwise it's been just thrown in to see how it works, but this is gonna actually be the first time that you are gonna see this magnet in action. So I'm gonna switch over to this cam right now. Nothing on the first one, guys. So let's throw out again. You got something? Heck yeah! Yo show. You know what that's called in English?
Nope.
Fishing wheel. So we got a fishing wheel on that one.
Yeah. That looks kind of new.
It is. It hasn't been down there too long. What else do you got? Alright. So we're gonna throw out again. Let's go. Huh?
faktiskt inte så
Or
många
it could have been
gånger
rocks. But
här.
let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
fish
we
on the
got.
world.
Heck yeah!
Nej, jag har inte så många spel. Titta, 1, 2, 3,
So
4, 5, 6, 7,
we got a
8,
spin a lure
9.
right
Vi har
here.
9 spel.
So the Tasmanian doesn't want to fish today, it seems, but we are having some good time right here. So this is going to be also a fishing lure that's going to go into my tackle box once I've cleaned it up and maybe changed the hook. But yeah, like Sebastian told me right here, now he's the owner of Magnet Fiskebutiken right here. Now, like he told me that I didn't really think about, because it's a magnet, I'm used to using the magnets that sticks all over. But like you saw, it's stuck on that side. But you have the magnets there and there. So this has close to maybe a 360 all around, because it's stuck on right down here.
Pappa, jobba.
So this isn't that heavy to throw. It's not heavier than our clamp magnet. But it has a 360 magnetic force around it. It's going to be, the most force is going to be on that side and that side. But like you saw, it stuck the lure right here. So it's kind of, that's kind of cool. 2,000 kilo, maybe 360. That's kind of cool. Really cool. So, all right, let's get back to the cam shots. I'm going to have to review it and see if we can use it. But either way, it's going to be epic to see the magnet flying in the air. So let's go. Nothing on that one. I was duped. So
Let's do this.
I'm going to have to change the clip.
Bottle cap.
Nice one. We're switching up. So my turn to try out the big boy right here. And Haley is going to use the 2,000 kilo full force magnet. This is going to be interesting. As everybody knows, the 360 magnets, the bigger the pull force, the heavier it gets. So it's kind of a workout using these kinds of bigger magnets. But when you go down to around, I think, 1,200, it's kind of easier to throw and manage. But if you need a stronger 360, everybody knows it's going to be heavier. So with that one, it's just like throwing the clamp, and even easier to throw it and manage the magnet, because I couldn't feel it when I was throwing it out. So you could throw that magnet all day, and with a 2,000 kilo pull force, that's gonna be, you're gonna be able to find stuff. I can promise you that. So all right, let's just get going with the tossing. Yep, I'm gonna walk over. Yeah, you got something. Let's see. Now, due to that I don't have my gloves on, I'm gonna get it. Because with this, we are gonna get... Go!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
So, we got something on the big boy. I just need to get my gloves on. I don't want to get some pokey in my fingers. There we go. So, we got some kind of metal bracket, I don't know. Pointy thing,
Dad?
another pointy thing, and here we got something. What? Ah, what?
That's a magnet on a rope.
No!
That's a magnet on a rope.
That couldn't be a magnet.
It is.
That doesn't look like a magnet.
That's a magnet.
No, it's got the eye loop on the side, so it couldn't be a magnet.
It looks like a magnet.
Vad ska du då? Alltså jag kan inte riktigt se det här.
Det ser ut som en magnet.
Well, it seems like Haley thinks she spotted a magnet in a tree. Oh, right over there in the trees. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. Oh, so right across there in the trees, right around here, it's hanging down from the trees, but I'm not sure it's a magnet.
It looks like a magnet.
It looks like a magnet from distance, but the eye loop seems to be on the side. So what else do we have? We have another kind of like scrap piece metal. Not able to identify it because it's crusty, so that's gonna go in the bucket. Är ni intresserade av magnetfiske?
Ja, det är roligt.
Vill han testa? Vill du prova?
Ja.
Så allesammans, vad var det du hette? Vad var det du hette?
Walter.
Walter har vi här. Så att Walter här ska få lov att prova magnetfiske för första gången. Och det gör han med hjälp av Magnet Fiskebutikens magneter här. Så att han ville testa faktiskt den största magneten som vi är ute och testkör idag. Och den är på 1800 kilo. So everybody, I just took that in English, sorry, Swedish. So I'm gonna just subtitle it and everybody say hi and welcome a new magnet fisher to the community. So, all right. Slänger vi ut den, ska vi se. Slänger vi den då. I och med att det står så om den. Så kommer vi hit. Får vi den där. Över på isen. Ska du med? Ja, prova.
Pappa, jag måste ladda.
Jag har ingenting här ute på, jag har ingenting i bilen heller.
Ladda den?
Nej. Nej.
Varför?
Batteri har på det.
Bra.
Batteri har.
Kommer någonting vet du? Känner någonting? Ta lugnt, ta lugnt, ta lugnt.
Även om man drar fort så på 1800 kilo så kommer det till söka fast. Okay.
Stenar.
Liten grej där. Som är metall. Men ingenting större. Vill du att jag kastar något igen? Ja. Då kör vi. Då har vi ett till 15. Nästa.
Jag har sett någon magnetfisk innan. Men vet du vad? Han fick bara ut och så det är en damm där bak.
Kundvagnar och cyklar och allting.
Om du tar det då.
Känner det.
Känner du botten? Precis, så tar du det sakta så kan du till och med känna stora stenar som magneten vill ha rört sig.
Man ska hålla sig långt ifrån stegen.
Men var brukar ni hitta mest? Det är väl mest viadukter och broar och annat?
Titta här. Detta här är någonting som jag pratar om. Ser du den lilla där? Tänk om du hade haft fullt med stenar och en lykt så. Då hade man kunnat få den i handen. Där var så en liten metallbit ifrån kan vara en cykel, det kan vara ifrån...
Nej,
Jag hade kniven.
Pappa, du har gjort detta innan med farfar.
Ja, men gjort det.
Ja, pappa.
Ja. Ja. Nej. Det är metallbit, det är bara hört. Det vi gör.
Yay!
Nej, du tappade lite.
Nej,
det var pinnar.
Det var inte så tunna.
Kan vara.
Tackar.
Sen så har vi en liten, de här brukar ofta vara som cyklar.
Jag ser på nära.
Och det börjar ta fart. Men sen är det att svenska om du tar upp någonting så har de stämmat här och sånt som ligger Nej.
Och inne i...
Vänta. Där.
Där släppte den. Åh! Men jag...
Så att du nöt som bits ner.
Precis.
Vad är det?
Fiskelina.
Fishing line.
Ge oss en liten stund till för det. Där ska man.
Dra armen bort. Allihopa! Dra! 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 Kom in. Alla! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nej, Colin, sluta.
Vad går det, Eli? Släppte den?
Jag tror jag släppte. Nej.
De får dra hela cykeln i bitar.
Alltså, det händer att man gör det. Man greppar dem så ser man att cykeln kommer upp. Alright y'all, so we've been trying out the new style magnet from Magnet Fiskebutiken here in Sweden. Now, we've had some epic fun. This big boy, it's a workout.
It gathered some big rocks.
Yeah, but we also had some sheets and stuff like that on it. I would really love to use this, but it's kind of heavy. But the smaller one, I think, is going to be better for those who ain't got those muscles. I don't have the muscles. So, but it's a nice magnet, I can tell you that. And this, I was looking at the footage from the camera before, and I don't think we will be able to see too much what's going on into the water. So hopefully I'm going to get you the footage of this magnet doing its job down in the water. But yeah, so for the last cast right now with this magnet, and as everybody knows, the waters here in Sweden is kind of clean, so once you've been hitting spots, it's gonna dry up. But we did get a nice lure on this last throw, and we do have a bicycle down there that's in the mud that we couldn't get loose, and here's the evidence of it.
Yeah.
So I spoke to a bicycle wheel, but yeah, so I did say that I would do this video in Swedish, but I do know that I have international viewers, so I opted to do this in English instead. So I hope everybody don't like roast me in the comments for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there we go, that's Colin, we got Haley, and right now, Sebastian right here is from Magnet Fiskebutiken, and I want to say, thanks so much, Sebastian.
Thank you.
So, go check his store out, because He's gonna go even international with his magnet, and he has a web shop and a web page for international shipping as well. So I'm gonna get that information and I'm gonna put it down into the description, guys. So for you that's outside of Sweden, no, she did what we shouldn't be doing. Haley! Nej, stopp, rör inte. Den sitter tillräckligt bra. Now we got a problem right here. 2,000 kilos plus and 1,800 together. This is gonna be a workout. And that's how you do it.
Yep.
1,800 kilos versus a 2,000 kilos. You don't want those to get stuck. So I'm gonna put it right down here. All right, so. All right, Haley, Colin, are we done for today?
Yeah.
All right.
My arm is sore.
Nice, nice. Hey, Colin. Say bye.
Bye.
Vänta, nej, Käften. Once again, say bye.
Bye. Stay safe.
And have fun, guys. Now, don't forget, go check out Magnet Fiskebutiken and check out his magnets. You will not be disappointed, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, so there we go.
Bye.
See you later, guys.